Romero.
And I'm Chris.
The world we live in is weird, and you're liable to get lost without someone to guide you through it.
Unfortunately, we aren't those people. Join us each episode as we share the strange, bizarre, and downright unnecessary in an attempt to better understand the world around us.
And say whatever we want along the way.
Because this is the Non-Experts Podcast.
Alrighty, so, last time we talked about law and disorder, I said I'm sure Oklahoma has some funny ones.
Yes.
Now, for those of you that
Wait. Roll the tape.
I want to find some weird ones. I'm going to look up Oklahoma. I know Oklahoma has some weird laws. I know it. Without a doubt. Oklahoma, and I guarantee you Texas has some weird ones.
Oh, yeah.
For those of you that don't know me personally, my mother is from Oklahoma. My mother and all of her siblings. So Oklahoma is near and dear to my heart. I spend a lot of time there.
Well, I mean, it is too. My grandpa grew up there, and I have relatives out there too. So
Oklahoma. So this week for Law and Disorder, we want to talk about Oklahoma. Okay, well,
it's gonna happen like in the middle of a sentence.
I'm gonna be talking gold. So anyway, here's a couple of the weird laws in Oklahoma. People who make ugly faces at dogs may be fined and or jailed.
I can only that can only happen though if somebody else was there to witness it. Look, he just did a face.
He made a face at my dog. Arrest this man.
Right, but if I'm seeing a dog went down the street and I go like that to the dog.
Oh, damn it. Not again.
Right. But also, what do they categorize as ugly face? You know what I mean? Like, is it just like
What if I smize at the dog?
like doing that thing, or
Like,
or just being like like a smirk or whatever?
Yeah.
Like, you think you're a dog?
it's weird.
Sorry.
It's just the sound of
I know. I was trying to do it away.
Anyway, it is against the law to read a comic book while operating a motor vehicle. That one, though, I get,
but why specifically a comic book? Why is it not like a normal book or a newspaper?
Because maybe there's already like rules in place about that, and somebody thought they found a loophole by having a comic book. So this guy was like, "Oh, I tell you what, buddy,
This ain't a book.
you're never. It's a comic book. I can do that, right? No, you can't. It's illegal." Also, and this one I actually really like.
Yeah.
I'm also stuttering now. This is your fault. Oklahoma will not tolerate anyone taking a bite of another's hamburger. If you're familiar with Oklahoma or the Midwest, not like closer to St. Louis, but further towards the West, there's a nice chain of restaurants called Brahms. Mwah, love it. I will refer to this law next time I go to Brahms with my mother. You can't eat a part of my burger. And now if we get back into the Missouri side, if you want to take a bite of my burger, but
Fair
if we
game,
do it in
yeah.
Oklahoma, you're going to jail, Mom. You're going to jail. It's just not permitted in Oklahoma. Don't do it. For my ladies, it's illegal for them to do their own hair without being licensed by the state.
That makes no sense to me. Like, why is it? All these poor girls like getting ready for prom and.
You better go figure it out. You can't do it on your own. Right. And fish may not be contained in fish bowls while on a public bus.
See, that one, I'm like, where did this come from? Like,
I just want the backstory to some of these.
Well, also, why would somebody have a fish bowl without the fish in it? What are you supposed to do with the fish? Or are you just carrying around a fish bowl?
So you're just saying I can't contain it in a fish bowl while on a public bus. So I can contain it in a coffee pot?
Right, or like Tupperware or something?
So like, it's so weird. Tissues are not to be found in the back of one's car.
What?
What's
also,
up with that?
like, unless you get pulled over, like, how is anybody going to know? Unless, like, you have, like, friends that, like, snitch on you or something.
Yeah, that guy right there. Listen, don't tell him I told you.
It's a real criminal.
Don't tell him I told you. He has tissues in the back of his car. I'm just saying. I know it's not okay. And I can't do anything about it, but you can.
I would never do something like that, but this guy.
I personally, I keep it in the front. But he is a menace to society. He needs to be stopped. He keeps it in the back, and it's not okay. It's not okay. So anyway, unfortunately, I never got my. What is this one? Well, I don't want to hit it because it's probably not going to work. Yeah, that was Law and Disorder. I think next week I'm going to present you with Texas. I just know Texas has something in store for me.
Yeah.
I know it.
But they don't have laws about their senators running off to Cancun during a national
Or
emergency.
shutting off electric and water.
Or coming back and pretending like I didn't do that.
What are you talking about?
What are you there's video of me handing out water. I was never in Cancun.
I just went to the airport with a suitcase just to. I wanted to see how it felt. It's been so long. I wanted to feel again. Anyway, that's Law and Disorder. We'll catch you next time. Gong gong.